Bang! Want to welcome everyone to Global Markets Radio Daily Recap. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton. Tuesday, November the 1st, 2011, 4 p.m. Eastern. What a day. Holy gamoly, as I love to say. Listen, you just got to love the dark side. It's just so much easier making money on the dark side. I did call for a turnaround Tuesday. Did not happen. Which says to me we're probably going to have more continuation. The dollar exploding once again. The stock market collapsing once again. As the MF Global situation deteriorates and worsens, really. $770 million taken out of customer accounts, segregated. That's not a good thing. Contagion talk. Dow down almost 300. S&P cracking under 1220. And what's amazing is, everyone kept talking about the same thing. Everyone capitulated. A lot of people bailed out of short positions. The VIX broke through 30. So many things happen. You got to say to yourself, what am I, crazy? To get sucked in, Thomas Lee out of JP Morgan calling for a year-end rally. It still could happen. It's not over. But you look at this dollar index, and again, we've come way too far, too quick. And I think we have a little Fibonacci first. I think we rally a little bit more, and then we head back down. I'm not saying we're going to go all the way back down, and I'm not saying I might not change my tune. But we got a lot of numbers coming out. We had a lot of numbers came out last night that certainly might change things. Certainly change some for me. I mean, you take a look at manufacturing PMI out of London, that fell off a cliff. 47.4, estimate was for 50. Not good. Index of services, only a 0.4, not good. U.S. ISM, manufacturing, 50.8, supposed to be 52.1, not good. Prices paid, collapsing, only up 41, should have been 55. Construction spending, only up 0.2, supposed to be up 0.4. Even the Swiss, not the French, PMI, 46.9, weaker. And of course, I was dead wrong. Australia, cutting rates. Possibly, if the global situation deteriorates, more to come. Now, I was dead wrong. Absolutely. But let's go to the videotape. Let's take a look, even at the 15-minute chart. Because now, as a trader, all right, I was wrong. Well, this thing futzed around and didn't even collapse. Look at that. Let's look at it again. Right? We came in. You could have sold all you wanted. All you wanted. Under 105. Say goodnight. Bottom line is this thing was lower. And you could have sold it higher after the news. So I got out. Sayonara. Bye. See you later. Hello. Short. And I don't know where premium. I don't know where you people were. So, as a trader, you got to be nimble, baby. Hey, I was wrong. No problem. Short it and then long it today for a turnaround Tuesday. It bounced over 100 pips. I took a little pain. But, listen. I'm a dark side. I'm a bear. I am not someone that's going to sit here and just hope and pray things come back. No freaking way. Things are getting worse. This Greece situation, I got to tell you, in thinking about it, are they really going to do this? Are they going to jump off the freaking cliff? I'm fairly certain Papandreou, and again, this is another reason, but again, this is an overreaction. 11 million people are not dumb altogether, especially now they have 2 months. Dos martes, 2 months. to, I think, beginning of new year, they're going to have the referendum on do they go through these austerity measures. Futures are really rallying here. There was some news story, MF Global. Jiminy Christmas. Now I'm net short. I was long and I reversed. Oh, this is just great. I'm telling you, sometimes I hate doing this video. Anyway, the Greece situation. Are they really going to risk going out of the Eurozone? I got to tell you, if I'm the Eurozone, I want them out. Oh, Marta, sorry. Why did I say Marta? Meses, I knew it. Right, dos meses. I always get that wrong. Thank you, Dave. Look at cable coming around the outside. You got to be kidding me. No offense. I only took 7 years of Spanish. 4 in high school, 3 in college. You would think I'd be a little bit better. Anyway, if you're the Greeks, do you know what your food imports are going to go up by? Do you have any idea what your currency would be valued at if you were not in the Eurozone? These people don't realize how lucky they are to be there. They have what do they have? Olives and tourism. What else? Olive oil. Seriously. They're not Brazil. Brazil defaulted and they had exports, baby. So this is revolutionary. This is not good. This is where the Greeks, if they say no to the referendum, if they say no to austerity, you're going to have revolution in Greece. I guarantee it. Because what would happen then, they'd be out of the euro, they'd be dependent on their own currency, it would go and collapse. And they import a lot of food, and the food and prices would kill the poor, and then that's revolution. So I just hope that Papandreou knows what he's doing in taking it to the people, and I hope they will make the case so strongly that the people realize the ramifications of what they're doing. You know, it's the heat of the moment stuff, temporary insanity stuff. They're crazy too. Keep relying on the Germans. Because guess what? Germany would love it. Germany would freaking love it. Germany would love to see the euro collapse down to 120. Their exports become less expensive. This is a German takeover. I'm telling you, between the Chinese and the Germans, think about it. They're the exporting engines of the world right now. German Deutschmark needs to be at double par. At double par. Look where the euro is. Look how much the Germans are making on a cheap euro. They're making hundreds of billions of dollars over the years, and the Greeks are helping them do it. And yet the Germans aren't helping the Greeks. They're giving them crap. I'd be pissed off if I were the Greeks. You know, everyone's making out to be lazy and all that. You know, do you feel bad for the kid that's retarded in your class? I do. I try and help him out. Because he doesn't have the tools to do well in school. He's retarded. Well, the Greeks only have olives, olive oil, and freaking tourism. Don't you feel bad for them? And come on, the ancestry, they're only 11 million people. So, that's my little rant for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Seriously, though, no one's talking about how much the Germans are benefiting from this weak euro when they're an economic powerhouse now. And they're kicking and screaming about helping the weaklings when the weaklings are helping their currency be weak. They win either way. They have a strong currency, they'll still do okay. They'll benefit in other ways. They'll import. But the Europeans would love to have the Greeks out. That would just make the euro stronger. Telling you, you buy, if the Greeks go out, the euro will be down 500 pips and you buy it. It would be a great thing for the euro zone to kick a member out like Lehman, scare the bejesus out of everyone, and then the other countries will smack in line because they'll see the rampant inflation of what would happen, and you put a moat around everyone else. So, anyway, I'm sorry, but it's important to understand the macro-ness of what's going on around us. This was pretty big, this referendum, but it still buys more time. And I think between the media and the amount of money they're going to spend trying to brainwash the people with television ads, they'll get it done. They'll scare the freaking crap out of every Greek. And I think it's like 58-46 right now in favor of pulling out, I think. So the euro, where's it going to go? Well, again, we do our Fibonacci. I know, 10-minute rant. Oh, baby! We're certainly going down to 136.70. Absolutely. We might reverse. I got nice support there. So I like it down short to these levels. I do think we reverse. I think we've come too far too fast. Good news could come out. I think the MF Global thing is going to subside. I do. It happened with Revco. It was like a 3-day event. But I think this Euro Swiss also could come in. Yeah, it didn't break much, but if they sold it to strength, it could have been a good trade. Out to 122.10. A little higher. I think it still comes out to 120. I think the S&P is going to be tested. Their resolve of their collar of 120 to 125. Oh, baby. Remember, people, I have a premium service, and I did my webinar, by the way, today. It was very good. We're going to be doing a rebroadcast, forexnews.com. If you'd like to see the rebroadcast of the webinar, it was an hour long. Very informative. Info at forexnews.com. And forexnews, by the way, .com has a very good website. A lot of good information. That euro yen we said was going to come in. Back. Very good. I think it probably goes lower. I think it goes lower, euro yen. I don't see why it can't come down to 105. If the euro is going to collapse even more, this baby's coming in. Oh, baby. Euro sterling looks like it's going lower. But again, a little bit of a hammer. I still think we're going to test this low here. It should have hammered above 86. It should have been up on the day. This doesn't cut it for me. I wanted this. Then we get this. We didn't get that. No soup for us. So what that means? We're going lower. Oh, baby. Email info at forexnews.com, and I do not know when they will be doing the rebroadcast. That Euro Canada did not follow suit. Lost a little money in that today. I still think it's busted now. Don't think we're going to take that out. I swear I'll be so pissed. I was so patient with it. I couldn't take that move. Oh, baby. 40.50 we get up to. Sell. I don't think it's going to collapse now because dollar Canada, not this one, dollar Canada, and again, this one, dollar yen, we'll get to dollar Canada next. Telling you, look at that. Rerun. Rerun. I smell a rerun. Right back down. 77. Oh, baby. I like this short. Inside candle. Yep, someone else likes it too. Sell. Blank the goddamn BOJ. Excuse my language. Sorry, didn't mean to offend anyone. But blank the BOJ. Dollar Canada. It's going higher. I thought it was going to reverse today. 101.50 hit our target, huh? I'm a little nervous now. Breaking our whole downtrend channel. And the webinar, by the way, I did indicators using the S&P against high yielders. I did how to calculate the cross rates, Euro Sterling, Aussie Kiwi. And I did Fibonacci. And do that great in Fibonacci, but a lot on the stock market. But you look at this dollar Canada, it's breaking out a whole downtrend channel line. It's going up. So, these are Fibonacci. Certainly up to 102.60 in that zone. So again, if you're looking to, there will be an email sent out. So email info at forexnews.com. Let them know you'd like to get an email back as far as when the rerun's going to be done. And I'm sure they will email you that. Dollar Swiss, daily chart, trying to break out. The only problem I have with this, and we were long this, but the only problem I have with this is, and short, is I think Euro Swiss is going to test or get close to 120.50, if not 120, which means this would come in. I mean, this is an unbelievable head and shoulders. I mean, look at that. Picture perfect. And we're coming right up to resistance, but we're trying to break out. So what does that mean, Andrew? It means momentum, one way or the other. Either we're going to explode, back up to the highs, or we're coming right back down and we're going to retest 85. And I think if Euro Swiss does come into 85 to 120.50, this baby could really come in. So I still like this short, even though it did break out of this downtrend channel line. Does make you nervous. You got to stop yourself out at 90. So hopefully you sell it into strength. Sterling. Gorgeous day in sterling. Absolutely. I told you, money in the bank, baby. And again, I went over that euro sterling cross rate. Really good. So if you're really having trouble with that, understanding why euro sterling has such an influence on cable, check out the webinar. It's free. Yes, you freebies, it's free. Just email info@forexnews.com. Sterling dollar. Going lower. Breaking this whole uptrend channel line. I think for sure we come into the 30 exponential. We didn't even touch the 20. Closing below the 10. I think certainly, yeah, we come into here. How much more? That's a problem, but you know what? It'll be an easy 100 pips. Cha-ching. Selling strength, baby. All the commodity currencies I think you got to stay away from. Stock market looks too weak. So pound Aussie's going higher. I'm not looking to make a bullish call for a long term yet. Pound Kiwi going higher. Little pain in that. Came in though. There was a little trade. Breaking this whole downtrend channel. Not happy. But if we can clear that tower, you got to be out. We're going higher. Listen, the stock market might collapse. Maybe this can tag you on. Maybe the Corzine Cowboy, as I'm liking to call him. Don't you love it? Double C. Corzine Cowboy. All I know is the futures, while we've been doing this, have now rallied almost 10 handles. Greek Prime Minister's cabinet, he will hold referendum. They're liking some of the news, I guess. The euro's been popping a little bit, but not much. Aussie. Yeah, I'll tell you. I can't. I mean, yeah, hindsight's always 20/20. Friday, look at that hanger man. Look at it! I'm so upset at myself. I was hoping for a gap up, I can't tell you. Look where they closed it on Friday. That make you sick? Makes me sick. I want to be short this thing. And we've done so well in it. See, this is my problem. All right, support. So certainly 102-ish. And if we do our fib, we notice that 102.50 is a big level. So another 100 pips from here. If we really come in, then we're talking about par easy. The low end of this level right here. You know, but I think 102.50 should hold. You know, yeah, we went up big. And yes, we've come in. But again, I'm still scared that this MF Global thing and this referendum's a joke. I'm telling you. This referendum is meant to scare the world. The Greeks are not. No way. They're going to bombard them with commercials, letting them know what life is going to be like outside the euro. And they're going to balk. It can't be that stupid. I'll tell you, it'd be the best thing for the euro. I think they should kick him out. New Zealand, terrible. I didn't have it short, but I tried buying it. Blew the whole trade. Looks like we're coming in. 78.60. Big time support. 50% retracement. I think we're in for a wild Wednesday, people. All right, again. Wait. I got to do the S&P. S&P tried to make a comeback. Bounced off the 30 exponential. I think we double bottom. I think ADP is going to be weaker. We come in and then we rally. Certainly bounced off the 30 EMA. Very big bounce. The big question is, are we going to do a fib like the Aussie? We didn't quite touch it. So I think we can retest. And then we have a big rally. And above 1250 to the moon. Fly me to the moon. Gold came back nicely. Broke through 1700. Monster hammer. That was a pretty good call, huh? Looks pretty good to me. But you look at that hammer. Betty good. And oil too. I think certainly might have come back. All right. So if you have any questions, feel free to email me at info at globalfxradio.com. Remember, you can try my service for 1 week for free. Yes, that's right, for free. And guess what? You don't have to sign up for my website anymore. Just email info at forexnews.com. And they will set you up. Andrew Spanton, Global Markets Radio, the only voice. Team, I'll see you back at 5 o'clock. The only voice you'll ever need. Oh, one more. Aussie Kiwi. Sorry. Gee, Australia lowered rates. New Zealand is actually going to raise rates. Hello. Topping out. I want to sell strength. I think this thing comes in. This is a joke and a nice head and shoulders. Andrew Spanton, Global Markets Radio, the only voice you'll ever need who truly loves to make you money. Have a good night.